Once again, it falls upon me to goddammit.
Who gives a shit about your fucking manga? We're playing a video game!
Now comes with warranty. Oh shit! Oh shit, fuck! Has this ever happened to you?
There's a game, there's an old RPG on this for Nintendo called Live a Live.
Live and let die.
It's I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. It says live or live alive, live alive. I don't know. But that game, I found that game actually has a really intense story because basically like near the end of the game, like the main character, because basically the whole game is like you going throughout, like traveling through time and stuff and stopping like the big villain. In the last part of the game, the story, like the hero you're playing as gets betrayed by like your friend and stuff, and you're branded as like a traitor to the kingdom and stuff, and the princess is kidnapped or whatever, and you go to like fight, you go to get revenge on the guy who betrayed you and save the princess, but it turns out that like because like he's seen as a hero, but he's not. It turns out that the princess fell in love with him, so when you kill
What the fuck?
When you kill him, she commits suicide because she's all stricken with grief and still sees you as a monster. And you just decide, well, time to be evil now.
And then she goes back in time and as an angel devil from the past future.
No. It's pretty intense. You have the choice. You have the choice of You at that moment get the choice of just becoming the full-on villain, and then you play as all the bosses you fought throughout. Basically in all the timelines that you from prior, you play as the boss. You basically do the reverse perspective. So the party members that fought that boss, you now play as the boss fighting your own party members.
Huh, that's super Nintendo.
And if you're losing, if you're losing the fight, if you get low enough on life, the option to run, because it's normally not there as a boss, but the option that would normally be set to be run becomes apocalypse, and you just destroy all of reality. Yeah, it's pretty.
That's the equivalent of taking your ball and going home.
Yeah.
It is. You didn't win. You didn't win.
I'm taking my universe and going home.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this was a Super Nintendo game, so this is pretty intense for a story back then.
Yeah.
This is intense for a story now. Just like being like, hey, yeah, the main character gets betrayed, decides to become evil, and destroys all of reality should you choose to. I mean, there's obviously like the good route where you play as the other heroes and stop the main hero, and from destroying everything. But
we have to play that one at some point.
That sounds Undertale as fuck.
It's just the fact that you had the option back then to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Sounds neat.
But back to this boss fight here.
Yeah, she's a doozy. Whereas Justin is at the controls right now.
Yeah, I have gotten the controller back. And I suck.
Yeah, I suck too. And sometimes it feels like I'm doing an attack and then I end up dying. It seems like it's really hard to get good damage on the boss unless you do a wrestling move.
I mean, like, just whittling her down, like, off the low smoke combo will, like, add up. Because, like, you've gotten her half-life multiple times when you've gotten, like, the throw.
Yeah.
Be careful.
But if you don't get the throw, it takes fucking forever.
Yeah, that's why I said try the charge attack. Like, right now, like, I can't the delay, but, like, when she's charging up that, like, backing off and charging up the saber.
Yeah. So I guess try to do that more when she's doing her charge move. Try to counter her with your own charge move.
You could also just try to back off and just try to charge it normally, and then just try to slowly walk in and do it. If that might work. But
yeah, right now I'm just trying to focus on dodging her attacks and then waiting for an opening.
Honestly, though, the damage is looking at the damage is not that low. Actually, looking at how much your combo is doing, it's not doing that low, lower. Like, it's adding up. Like, I'm seeing it add up. Like, you're taking off a good couple of bits every time.
Yeah.
It seems low.
It adds up over time, but the throws do a lot more.
I think the only reason it looks low is because the life bar is so short looking right there. If it was longer, you'd be seeing a lot more damage being done.
Oh, damn it, I could have done it there, but...
Yeah, that could be true.
It's hard to, like, when she starts doing that, it's hard for me to get it, like, react to it.
Yeah, that's the trouble I'm having too. Like, it's hard to react fast enough.
Yeah, you gotta be, like, Johnny on the fucking spot. This is just gonna take a lot of practice.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's working. Like,
if we got past Shinobu in our first playthrough, then it took a fucking while.
Yeah, yeah. No, I remember this boss distinctly. This is one of the few things I remember from our last attempt at this game, is that this boss was a fucking nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might have finally beaten her, but it took us forever.
Yeah.
Either you beat her or we didn't beat her, period.
Right.
I'm just trying to goad her into doing something at this point. There we go.
In Bayonetta, you can taunt enemies and bosses, and if you taunt them, they go into a rage state where they will attack more aggressively and deal more damage, but they also take more damage. So it's
Nice.
like,
You can press the be an annoying bitch button to piss them off, and then they want to kill you. They want to kick your ass.
Someone
Kick
pressed
your ass.
that button in me a long time ago, and they never unpressed it.
I think
Yeah,
that's
they
I
fucking
think that's a cool. I think
glued
that's a
their
cool
foot.
mechanic in games. Actually, that's a lot of Platinum games. I'm trying to think. That's a lot of Platinum games, actually.
They put the center block on the gas pedal. Yeah, and of course, speaking of Platinum, they got that Astral Chain game coming out.
That game looks
The
sick.
Switch.
I'm
It
gonna
looks great.
pre-order that soon. I'm gonna buy that day one. I'm super excited for that game. Anything Platinum makes, I'm excited about. Honestly, I've played a bunch of Platinum games. Like they're one of like a 7 out of 10 from Platinum. Like how can I put it? Or rather, how can I put it? Platinum at one point was making a bunch of licensed games like Transformers and Legend of Korra and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right.
And because Platinum is so good at what they do with their comeback, a 7 out of 10 game from Platinum, if it was made by any other company, it would be a 4. It would be like a 4 or a 3 out of 10. That's how good Platinum is. Their mediocre games are better than like their worst games are still really good compared to like other companies, which will make things that are like train wrecks.
Yeah.
God
damn it.
What button do you press there
B.
again?
B.
I keep-
The bottom of the
Like it flashes so quickly I
Yeah.
don't see it.
Yeah. But it's always B to do the wrestling move, right?
It looked like it, yeah. I saw the indicator.
God damn it. I had her down to like half too.
Yeah, you had a decent run there.
There is a problem with the fucking... Here, I'm gonna try...
Yeah, he's adjusting the sensor bar.
Yeah, there's something... It's not doing certain things as fast as it should. Oh, sorry, I pulled your earbud out.
Ah, I'm deaf.
Ah, you pulled mine out again!
Fuck, now you're deaf.
We can't hear you, Rayford. We don't have our earbuds in.
Well, now they're gone. It's time for me to talk about how.
We can hear again. Fuck you, Rayford.
And that's how I saved Christmas.
You and your dirty secrets.
You were in Kiss Saves Christmas?
Hey, who made that song? Dirty Little Secret.
All American Rejects.
Yeah, that band sucks.
I like that song. I like that song. Fuck you.
No, I wasn't. No, I don't like that song either. Oh, wait, you were saying you like that song. I thought you were like speaking. No, I
Eat
hate
shit.
that song.
Yeah.
I also hate that song.
Go to hell. Rot in the gutter and die.
Rayford, what's your opinion on Death Cab for Cutie?
Death Cab for Cutie?
Yeah.
I have never heard of this.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
What's your opinion on Unicorn Stole My Girlfriend?
What the fuck are you talking about?
My opinion is that didn't happen. My opinion is no, they didn't.
My opinion is,
Let me make sure that's the name
in
of the
your
group.
face, I don't have a girlfriend.
Anyone who has not heard of that group should probably look that up. That's a it's a social. It's
socialism.
No,
Yeah.
it's like what's a proper term to use for that? Is a I feel like that video is a commentary on the Scene Kid scene. The Scene Kid scene.
Or how about this? What's your take on Green Day?
They sound like All American Rejects, who sound like Fall Out Boy. Who sound
And
like
what's your take on?
We're not here to criticize my favorite fucking bands!
I thought you were gonna say bands, and I'm like, wow, we're just going all deep into it. I cannot tell the difference between. I legitimately went years thinking that a song from Green Day was actually. I mean, thinking that a song from All American Rejects was actually a song by Green Day, and I thought a song by Green Day was actually. I thought a song from Fall Out Boy was actually a song by Green Day.
Which Fall Out Boy song?
I think it was
the
that
one
one
yeah.
where I think it was the one where it's the one about the wedding.
That's not Fall Out Boy. That's Panic at the fucking Disco.
There you
just proved our point.
There you go. I can't tell the difference in the. I can't because they all sound. Their vocals all sound the same, so I keep thinking they're the same.
How about listen to the music instead of the goddamn vocals? Fall Out Boy and Panic don't sound the same whatsoever.
I like that song too. I like that song too.
Like, Fall Out Boy sounds like a typical pop-punk band. Panic at the Disco does all this, like, Baroque instrumentation and shit. Also, this bitch has me cornered.
You have her in a corner.
Yeah.
No, I'm cornered. I feel cornered. I'm not winning this.
And now she's in the corner. Straight to Weebo.
She's in the corner and winning. She's like, hey, in your face, bitch. Look, I could be in the corner and I can still kick your ass.
No, you're stuck in here with me.
So,
there was a special. I don't know if those. You think the comments on FFDEP videos still exist today? Like, you think people still make comments like that? Like, oh man, this song was written for me, teen angst.
Probably, yes.
Either that or the comments are like, wow, I remember when I listened to this back in, like, 1740.
George Washington's favorite band. True American.
I'm glad I was listening to this instead of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Mozart.
I'm glad I grew up listening to Beethoven instead of Mozart. I don't even know who predates who.
Oh god, I suck at this fight.
I just remembered. I was just saying that. I was thinking about like old rap groups. Like I'm glad I grew up listening to like. I'm glad I grew. Like imagine like just. I was just thinking about old rap groups, and I just thought about an Eric Andre skit where he invites Flavor Flav to the show, and he introduces him by saying, "Civil rights leader Flavor Flav, everyone."
I have a dream, and according to my giant clock, it's time to tell you about it.
Did you know that Flavor Flav is apparently a musical genius? Like,
yes, I've heard. He plays like piano and like violin and shit.
Like every instrument.
Yeah.
Or something. And that,
like he's one of those ones with hidden depths, apparently.
Yeah, because like
but he's best known for going, yeah, boy.
Apparently, like Chuck's manager or whatever said, get rid of Flavor Flav, and he's like, we can't. He's the only one who can play an instrument in this
He's the musical backbone of this band.
We actually cannot get rid of him.
Wait, hell, didn't they have other people in who were like technically in Public Enemy that were basically just dancers?
Something like that.
They just dance at the live shows.
Kind of like that. It was kind of like how Wu-Tang Clan has a bunch of members, but like you only know about a couple of the members.
Yeah, yeah.
There was that one. We're joking about this, but it's really fucked up. What I'm about to say, it's really fucked up, even though we're gonna laugh at it. But it's like that one guy. It's like that one member of the Wu-Tang Clan who cut off his dick, put it in his mouth, and jumped out a window.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That ain't nothing to fuck with.
But he wasn't a main.
He doesn't have anything to fuck with.
But he wasn't a primary member. So no one. So outside of the fact that he had been in the Wu-Tang Clan, there was no one who really knew who he was because he wasn't.
I don't give a shit.
Not even the Wu-Tang Clan gave a shit. Oh no, that guy died. Who?
Oh, are like second
That guy's alive, by the way.
cousin by like.
I feel obligated to mention for the viewers that man is alive. He did survive. He did survive.
I bet he wished he didn't, though. Holy fuck. If you're gonna cut your dick off, put it in your mouth, and jump off of something, it seems pretty clear to me that you want that to kill you.
Lands on a fucking pillow truck.
Oh, actually, no. It can actually sometimes, believe it or not, sometimes it can actually go the other way because like there's sometimes like sometimes the failed attempt can actually be like, huh, I don't want to do it anymore. There's I've heard stories about people who attempted who made an attempt on their own lives and like at the very last moment regretted it and survived, and they're like, holy shit, I'm gonna live my life to its fullest. Actually,
No, it just reminds me. I don't want to actually tell the fucking story, but it reminds me of one of Bill Burr's jokes. Is his helicopter story.
Yeah, I know that one too.
And it's fucking great. So I'm not gonna say the story. I would,
you gotta
but
hear him tell.
Yeah, you gotta hear it from Bill.
Bill
Look
Burr,
up Bill Burr. B-U-R-R.
Okay, I'll
Bill
look
Burr.
Bill Burr Baggins.
Yeah, Bill Burr helicopter story. It's
Okay,
it's perfect. It's it's fucking great.
I'll look that up. But there's actually a comic I read about a year or so ago that was pretty interesting about kind of like this whole about that kind of relates to this conversation. It was a comic called Kill or Be Killed. It wasn't that long. It's about like 20 issues long or something. The premise of it is basically like there's this guy, I forgot his name. Let's call him Wesley because I forgot his name. But I'm not gonna call him Wesley because I'm gonna keep thinking of the guy from I'm gonna keep thinking of the guy from
Spalding.
What?
Wilson.
No. Oh, wait, from Castaway?
Yeah, just the name.
His name's
He's a
Dylan.
volleyball with a
Okay, his
handprint.
name is
That's
Dylan.
exactly
I
what
found
he
his
is.
name. His name is Dylan. Okay, so Dylan is like a 28-year-old.
Dialogue.
So he's like a 28-year-old student, college student, whatever, and he's like super depressed with his life. His love interest. I say love interest, but it's the girl that he has a crush on is going out with his best friend, and they all live together, which is even worse for him. And he doesn't say anything about it, but like it weighs on him for sure. He hates he hates his job. He hates that he hasn't really amounted to anything in his life. So one day he decides to jump off of a cliff and just end his life. He jumps off and he hits a bunch, and like as he jumps off, he's like, "Holy shit! Wait a second! I don't want to do this." And he lands on a bunch of clothing lines on the way down, and then lands on some snow and survives. And he's like, "Holy shit!" He grabbed he lands in snow. He's like, "Holy shit! Snow is so fucking beautiful. I don't want to die. Holy shit!" And he gets like a brand new outlook on life, and he's super happy. Like he gets out, like it actually throws him out of his depression. And then, he's living happily. He's much more cheerful. But then, like a week later, like this demonic entity that claims to be like the devil itself comes to him and tells him, "Hey, you're alive for a reason. You try to take your life, which means your soul is mine. But I let you live. But you owe me something now. You need to take one life a month, minimum.
Oh God.
Or you're dead. That's how this is gonna work." And he doesn't believe him. And then he doesn't believe him, obviously, because he's like, "Oh man, I must be hallucinating," because like I haven't been on my meds, so I'm hallucinating. But then the devil, like this entity, like it attacks.
This sounds so much like a Twilight Zone episode.
It attacks.
Yeah,
It's more violent.
His arm. And here's the cool thing: Dylan doesn't know if he's going crazy or if it's actually there. Because whenever he does kill someone, like he feels better. Like he goes and kills people. He kills criminals basically. To like meet his quota, and it makes.
Sounds like
Does he kill high-ranked assassins?
He sounds like Dexter now.
Well, here's the thing. He's not doing it because he wants to. He's doing it because he's trying to do it to save his life, but he doesn't know if that entity exists or if he's going crazy. He's genuinely unsure.
He's just kind of rolling with it.
Yeah, he's genuinely unsure, and like the entity tends to disappear when, like, it disappears when after he's like killed a person, but like if he waits a long time and hasn't done it, then it shows back up and threatens him again. And he's really and there's and he starts finding out more clues. He starts finding out information. Like, it's really cool because like it's really less ambiguous the way they tell it, because there's information that could go both ways about if he's hallucinating or if he's genuinely there. It's really cool. It's really good. Really good comic, has a really good ending. And yeah, they're probably gonna make a movie. I heard they're gonna make a movie out of it actually, or they're gonna try to. Yeah,
it sounds like a weird cross between like Twilight Zone and like Death Note or something.
Yeah.